Welcome back. At the end of the previous part, we took out a big, giant elephant. Said thwomp a lot. And now we're exploring the other side of Osgiliath Basin. With Crow here. Just having a look around, seeing what we've got, because I imagine there's some chests at least. Yeah.
Looks like a real tough one.
But it's like, what else is here? Oh. Other than just another path. Does it lead anywhere? Because this seems to be entirely optional. I don't remember any of the quests sending us here. There's a trial chest, is that just it? Laura and Emma, well I haven't got them in the group right now. So we'll get them at a later date. Now you can just see how this place is just one giant freaking crater. I like that they sort of confirmed where it was. So here we are. Hello. Beryl? What are you doing here? What? She was in Crossbell. Ah, so fate has seen fit to reunite us at last. You're that fortune teller. We last saw her in the Castle of Mirrors in Mishlam. What's the freaky occult girl gonna tell us this time? She was a schoolmate of yours, right, instructor? I'd heard my students might have run into you. But honestly, this is the last place I ever expected to see you, Beryl. Can't say it's not a pleasant surprise, in a way. Likewise, you did well to return to your friends. But that would mean that this fateful thread has yet to be cut, would it not? Would it? I have no idea. Wait, back during the Civil War, you were investigating places of heightened spiritual activity. Is this one of them? Indeed. I sensed a curious energy, followed it, and ended up here. A colossal presence lingers in this land. You all sense it too, do you not? I don't sense a thing. Could this colossal presence be what I think it is? But how would she... So this is the Osgiliath Basin, is it? They say this land is barren and inhospitable, but a colossal presence lingers here. How very intriguing. I will continue investigating places that command my attention, but I do so hope our paths will cross again. It's no one like Beryl, so we don't have to worry about her taking care of herself. Is that just that sort of like jump in my head of a few things? You know how it does every so often in terms of theories and stuff like that. With Beryl being here, like you were drawn here by the power of something. So I'm still thinking like maybe there's something below it or something hidden. Like a city. Again, it's called Osgiliath. If you know your Lord of the Rings, you know why I'm thinking there's a city. Hello. Why there's a city here. Or was a city here or something. Something along those lines. But with Beryl, I've got so many ideas, and just that idea of like, are you an artificial construct? Are you something that, like, or someone that was alive back then? Or there's the other possibility of, we know the two Septonians fused into steel. Was it just the power that fused into steel and became the Great One? Or was it the consciousnesses and the power? Because this is the thing. We know the Septarians basically have consciousness. Like we've seen that time and time again so far. So, wow, we didn't saw it really with Mirage, didn't we? But it is possible, at least. I wouldn't say we saw it with the Aureole, but if the consciousnesses of the Septonians didn't merge, and it was just the power of the Septonians merged, what happened to the consciousnesses of fire and earth? Maybe Beryl is the remains of a consciousness of one of the Septarians. Like, we know their bodies were left behind, which were the giant mech-type things, the statues, the guardians. Maybe the consciousness was stripped as well. And Beryl's either fire or earth? Obviously doesn't have her power anymore, that's part of the Great One and all that type of stuff, but maybe she's part of what remained. Thoughts and feelings down in the comments there, please. That's just something that just randomly jumped into my head. It's like, maybe that's a possibility. Or she's a divine beast. There's possibilities with Beryl. That's the thing. There's so many different facets of what she says that could lead to different conclusions. And that's what makes her such an interesting character.
Ooh, a tough one.
Ooh. That's why I like her character. That's why I like to interact with her, because like she's a mystery, wrapped in an enigma, wrapped in a box with a question mark on it, with a bow on top. It also has question marks on it. The Riddler would be pleased. It's all green and yellow. Or is it gold? Can't remember the Riddler. It's gold, isn't it? Is it gold or yellow? Someone let me know. I'm not huge on DC. Oh, hello, another one. Sarah and Fee. Okay, well, at least we got the option. Where's this leading us, though? Like, to Beryl made sense, but now it's like, well, where are we going up here? Ah, the ladder. I forgot about the ladder. Beryl's here, though. Very, very intriguing. Right, so where are we going to next? Maybe, I kind of want to go to the road. To the rest lodge. I forgot the thing next to Beryl. I completely forgot. Is it better to go with the depths? And turbo up? I'm not sure what would be the quickest way, going up the ladder or not. Kind of want to run some tests to see which would be the quicker way, but then it's like, that's a waste of time, so that's not the quickest way.
Powerful. We must take care.
And take them where? I don't know. Alright, hello again, Beryl. Don't mind me, just a detour, just a detour. And you can see right to the bottom of the basin from here. It's like a crater's been gouged right out of the earth. What could have caused this? Now might be a good time to take a photo. I think we have an idea what gouged it out. Looking good. I'll send it to Rex when I get a chance. It's also that question of, are the Great One's powers separated, but does the Great One have a physical presence in the world? Because maybe that's something here, or maybe because I still feel like something's going to happen here, especially because Beryl's presence. Maybe the final rivalry will happen here and all the power will be drawn here. And everything will be restored and the city will be restored or something like that? It's the power of a Septarian, 2 Septarians technically. So, well not technically it is, at least. So sort of like, what could happen? I don't know why I'm running. We're going to Old Lemay Road, Rest Lodge. Let's report to Rex though while we're... Yeah, my mind's just racing at the moment. Ideas, you know how it is. Should I send Rex the photo data?
Hey,
Yeah.
What?
Who do we get a photo of? Who did we get a photo of? I haven't handed those in yet. I'm not here right now. I don't know why I did that. Cut! Oh, real fencing gloves. That's right, they're the same type I use. I've noticed that you use gloves too, and I thought you might want to try out a different kind. Ah, I see. Well, I'll be sure to make good use of them. But once I start making mirror myself, I'd like to return the favor. Huh. You and your sense of obligation. Don't feel pressured to get me anything soon, but to surprise me with a gift one day, I won't say no. That's lovely. That would have helped sooner. Okay, Shirley and Maria Bell. How did you get that, Rex? Very strange. And what's going on with her leg? Oh, it's her arm. It's Shirley's arm. It's just like it was coming out of the waist of Maria Bell. Which is very strange, because it clips in the photo. You'd think that Falcon would make sure not to have clipping in the photo, but, you know. Hello, Adele. And Sandy? You're here with her? Instructor Rean. So great to see you again. Well, if it isn't Rean and his friends, you're all looking well. I suppose you were when I saw you in Ordis, the port city, too, so that's not surprising. We were just talking about you. Oh, really? You really have a knack for showing up just when we need you, Adele. Seems like you always know exactly what we're up to. Oh, I merely connected the dots. I already knew that there were Thor's associates in Ordis, the port city, at the time. So all I needed to do was reach out to the branch campus students while you were busy infiltrating the city. Nothing special, really. Nothing special, she says. I'd heard you were working together with Vincent and some of the other alumni, but I had no idea of the scope of your operation. Well, Adele's family is kind of a big deal around here. They're popular with the other nobles and beloved and trusted by the commoners. Regardless, seems like things are really beginning to escalate. I'll be staying here with Sandy and the other members of Thor's to gather information. We're behind you all the way, so don't give up. Thanks. We're glad to have your help. We came to deliver some special brandy and grape juice from Ulster today, you know? As branch campus students, we got talking and we came to some realizations. The list of people who still haven't been found is longer than we'd like, but that just means that we need to really focus now. Really need to focus now. Okay. I'm going to search for information on Vivi and our other missing allies. Things are finally starting to get serious. If Patrick and Ferris were there, then perhaps... Perhaps what? Oh no, nothing to worry yourself over. I just have a couple of extra things to investigate. This lodge is outside of the Army's surveillance area. Go ahead and make yourself at home. Lots of people are suffering right now. I simply want to help as much as I can. I'll be looking for clues as to our missing friends' whereabouts. If I hear anything, you'll be the first to know. In the meantime, please keep up the good work. What we got? Rest, rest, rest. Dun, 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 dun.
A good break.
Okay, we don't really need that more, do we? We'll get one more classic tea. Walnut pies. Sounds delectable. Delectable. There is someone upstairs from the looks of it. 3 people upstairs. Hello? I'm bored. I want to do something already. Why can't I go out and play? Oh dear. Bored. Alright then. I finally managed to contact one of my friends back home. They said it'd be better for us to stay away for now. The army's out drafting anyone they can get their hands on. But we've managed to make it so close to North Ambria. What to do? What a horrible reason to be kept away from your home. Not like we can do anything about it, though. I finally managed to contact one of my friends back home. Said it'd better be for us to stay away for now. The army's out drafting anyone they can get their hands on. North Ambria, what to do? We finally made it this far, and yet... if I don't make a decision soon, we're gonna end up flat broke. What am I to do? What are you to do? You're bored, I know, I can see it all over your face. Right, so, Ulster... Hello? You two are together. Alright then. Hey buddy, get over here a sec, will you? You mean me? This girl looks like trouble. What do I do? Is she going to turn violent? I need this mirror to accomplish something important. Shake me down all you want, but I'll never hand it over. Huh? What in the alias damned hell are you talking about? Well, whatever. You see a kid named Cargo anywhere around here? We got separated back in Heimdall. It's my responsibility, and I gotta find him. Oh, is that all? Sorry, I thought you were trying to mug me. I actually just arrived in this town in search of someone else. So I'm afraid I haven't heard anything about your cargo. That's too bad. But I get it. You got your own problems. Who's it you're looking for? I'll keep an eye out. We're in the same boat, so we may as well help each other out, right? That's so kind, thank you. You're a lot nicer than you look. Well now, how to describe her? Yeah, give it a go, mate. The woman I'm looking for is a goddess descended from the heavens to walk among us. Yep. No way. Damn, you don't look like much, but you got guts trying to hit on Adios herself. No, that's not it. I just mean she's so beautiful and full of grace that you could easily mistake her for a goddess. Oh dear. I've been searching for him for a month now. When those damn monsters swarmed the capital, me and Kago tried to get people out. But we got split up and I haven't seen him since. But there's no way he could be dead. No way. I know he's out there somewhere. So that's what happened. Ooh, that looked weird. Kago's not the only one missing either. Kago's my responsibility. I'll find him, no matter what it takes. If any of you nerds hear anything about him, just tell me, got it? Alright. Picker. Gotta speak to him like the text says talk like the talk text is blue. There's the doggy, look. There's the doggy. There's a street vendor named Jarnock outside the distillery. He's a relaxed kid and he always has time to chat with Granny. Can't believe that he would get excited to get a draft card. Jarnock is really a laid-back kid. Can't believe that he would get excited for a draft card. I think he's saying that his owner is in here. And a hunting dog. It reminds me of Beryl. Does it now? I can't believe it. Rean! Oh wow, it's been so long. But you look a little different. It's good to see you again, Kai. You too, Gasco. Sorry, I know the new look is a little jarring. I don't sweat it. We already heard about what happened from Sandy. You're still the same person who saved us from the Jaegers 2 years back. That's not going to change. I'm glad you feel that way. Things have been rough for the workshop lately. None of our goods have been seized by the army. But Enya and the boss will work something out. We'll get through it. That's right. And anytime you want to drop by, we'll always be happy to see you. That's too kind of you, thanks. It's a relief to see Ulster in the same peaceful little town it's always been. But even this place hasn't been able to totally escape the war. I'm really happy our paths crossed again. It's not all that rosy here in Ulster, but we're managing. You're welcome here anytime. Every day has been awful, just absolutely intolerable. Still can't believe what happened to Prince Olivert. You guys came back for us, didn't you? Stop by whenever you've got time. You're always welcome here. Especially if we have Mira. With Ulster being in such a remote location, we have to rely on trucks to ship in goods. Doesn't look like we'll be receiving any more supplies from the military. True that we'll be okay if Kleist & Co. step in, but something about them that doesn't sit well with me. I'm going to try and do what I can on my own. It's true that we'll be okay if Kleist & Co. takes care of our supply lines, but something about them that doesn't sit well with me. I'm going to try and do what I can on my own. Yes. I just got back from harvesting. I'm actually here to sell some of these beauties. Gotta admit, when I'm out there with the vines, I can just let my mind go blank. Understand the mayor's grievances. Grievances alone have never provided any sense of closure for anyone. Thinking of both mother and child. Oh, his hand is merciless. Seems there's a ruckus over at the distillery. I think I'll head over there later instead. Yes, we've got a quest there. We know about that. Sandy often handles our deliveries to Noose over on the highway, not she? She's the kind of person who's got a give it your all attitude, just like Gilda and Ariel. After what happened to Prince Olivert, my wife stopped bringing Ariel up. Oh. Sandy's the kind of person... Alright, Ariel, yep. Ariel, of course. Oh my! You're that famous instructor at Sandy's school, aren't you? I've seen you in the papers, but you've got quite a different feel to you in person. Well, a lot happens. Sorry, that was a strange thing to say to someone I just met. I've been really looking forward to meeting you, since my daughter is enrolled at the branch campus. Things are tough right now, but if you need anything, just say the word. We will. Thank you. You're really something else, instructor. I'm glad that we were finally able to have a proper chat. Alright. There have been several armored divisions that passed through on the way north. Things were quite noisy around the rest lodge for a while, but Ulster seems to be retaining its peace. What's going on with the mayor does worry me a little, but I'm an outsider, so it's not something I should be sticking my nose in. If I can sell off wild game and use the mirror for some good spirits, then what more can I ask for? You, Lanson? Shopkeeper said this year's grapes are really gonna be something else. Harvest can't come soon enough. Well, looks like it's time to go deliver some of the finest wild game on this side of Zemuria. Anyone upstairs? No. Out the way, Calvard spies. They're everywhere. Everywhere! Indeed, Sophie, indeed. Oh, it's Spots. Sorry, I do apologize. And this one's Jupiter. Which one's Sophie? He's so fluffy, I could pet him all day. That one's Sophie. Kai always works so hard from morning to night. Tilia waters the flowers every day. She always stops to say hello to me. Both of them are so nice. They're my bestest friends. And they're so nice, and they never get mad at me. At the moment, Chicken! Bakar! No one... Maybe Rean might say something. Nothing from Rean, huh? Okay. Rean didn't care about Olivet or anything like that. It's fine, it's fine. He doesn't have to care. But, you know, it would be nice for a few words from him. Hello. Oh, Rean. How have you been, Tilia? It's been so long since we last met. And looking like this, I don't blame you for being surprised. Things are a little complicated these days. I don't care if they're complicated or not. I'm just happy to see you, Rean. The hero of Ulster himself. You've really grown, Tilia. You seem even more grounded than before. And I'm glad to see that you're still writing your novel. Yeah, but it's not really ready yet. Once I'm finished, you guys will be the first to know. You all really inspire me, you know that? If I didn't have you, I don't know if I would be pursuing my dreams like this. I think you'd be at it no matter what. Anyways, I think I speak for all of us when I say that we can hardly wait. Once I finish, you guys will be the first to know. Alright then, I've got my goal, so all I have to do is put the work in. Well, good luck. Dum, 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 dum. Such nice, peaceful music here. Chicken. Bakar. Due to Ulster's remote location, it's always been bracers who have come to our aid whenever there are any problems. 3 years ago, it was a certain trio of bracers who protected Kai during the incident. It's not so easy for them to provide the same protection now that things are like this. I can't always rely on others for help. 3 years ago, a certain nun visited town around the same time as the bracers. She was a stunning person, with crimson eyes, and she arranged for Tilia's vision to be fixed. The mayor's been continuously agitating everyone because he's urging the residents to enlist. He was over at the distillery earlier to see Mirio. I got there as soon as I could. I managed to calm him down this time, but I have no doubt it's only temporary. What should I do? It's gonna be the curse, isn't it? Mirio and Uni were also pretty shocked at the mayor's behavior. I managed to calm him down this time, but I have no doubt it's only temporary. What's going on with him, though? Oh, there he is. We'll wait on him there. The mayor's got it exactly right. This is our time to rise up, not pull away. Those old folks can't stand on the front lines, but we can help when they start requisitioning supplies. Everyone's got to pitch in somehow. If only these legs of mine were stronger, I wish I didn't have to sit down so much. I'm not going to be the one of those people who just hangs back and leaves things up to the younger folk. I'm ready to pitch in all I can. If only these legs were a little stronger, I'd be out there right now. Sounds a bit like Captain Mannering. Are you kidding, Mr. Hitler? Indeed. You see, when my husband and I were younger, We worked to cultivate the grapes. Back then, Prince Oliver and his friend, Mueller, would often come to the fields to play, and... Oh, it breaks my heart. Every time I think of him even a little, I can feel myself tear up. Mueller's told me a bit about this, actually. I may be getting on in years, but I still go over and help with the grapes when I can. Whenever I look out at those fields, I think of Prince Oliver and Mueller when they were just boys. Don't see a dot on the map upstairs. Jarnock, have you received your draft order? Prince Oliver would surely be impressed if we sent a fine man like yourself. You should rise up to the challenge, the resident of Ulster and a man of Erebonia. It'd be an honor, sire. Do what needs to be done and defeat the prince's enemies. That's the spirit. I'm proud that the proud and hopeful have gone. Right. It makes me so happy that my pleas to the residents did not fall on deaf ears. May it praise me. I feel this warm, fuzzy feeling I've never felt before. I want to do my duty as a man of Ulster and Erebonia. Oh dear. You fools. The mayor came to the distillery with a thunderous look on his face earlier. He was screaming at my brother about how all men in town should answer the draft. It's like he was possessed. I went to inform Father Nogaro, but if my brother leaves as well, we're in a real trouble. The mayor was screaming at my brother about how all men in town should answer the draft. Surely we'll have to close if my brother follows my father to war. Kitty? Pepper? Pepper? Into the distillery? Oh. Well. Welcome. Oh! If my eyes aren't mistaken. Good to see you all. Looks like you came after seeing our request, alright? Wow, I heard the stories, but that hair, those clothes, that isn't the most rock look I've ever seen. I'm glad to see you look, well. I could say the same to all of you. What the hell are you guys doing back here? Are you here because Sandy called you up or something? Yeah, the Modern Music Club met up in Raquel to share information. And right about then, we got a ring from Sandy. Figured we may as well come over seeing as we're in walking distance. I was hoping we'd be able to do this on our own, but I'm sure you're aware of how that goes. The only thing, though, is that a few key components are completely busted. Right, we first had Kai and Gasco, the town's best engineers, take a look at it. Sounds like repair just isn't an option. These parts need to be replaced entirely. You said in your request that it just needs to be repaired. You want us to be your gophers and run around finding all the parts, is that it? Well, I would have worded it a bit different, but yeah, pretty much. If you have the time, would you mind stepping in to lend us a hand? Go on then. Definitely. We'll help out however we can. Thank you. We really appreciate it. I can't begin to tell you how much this means to us. Kind of surprised to see you use an old hunk of metal like that for anything, honestly. Trouble's brewing, huh? Isika's brewery. Yeah, times are tough. The military is requiring liquor for the troops so they can relax. We need to produce a large amount for that. But on the other hand, the general population's looking at a sudden shortage. Even in darker times, Steinrose has some very loyal customers out there. The demand is great. I'd do anything to figure out how to mass produce it. That's conscription threw us for a loop. He's usually the one in charge, but now he's running the brewery for the military. We have to keep our quality high, but other checks often result in production speed dropping. That does sound difficult. That's why we brought out the old distiller. It might not be cutting edge, but if it helps supplement production, why not? As you heard, some of the key components are beyond repair. It's not producing a single drop in its current state. There are 3 parts in particular we're having trouble getting. First is the pressure valve. It's used to lower the pressure in the distillation still. Next we have the cooling coil. It's a tube that efficiently cools vaporized alcohol to turn it into a liquid. And last but no least, a large pump gear. It's one of the parts that transfers the refined alcohol back to the storage chunk. Thanks. I think we've got a good idea of what you need. Good idea. Man, do you even know where we can find these things? I sure as hell don't. Ash may be polite, but he's not incorrect. I don't think we'll be able to procure these items easily. Just so you know, we already went to both the workshop and exchange shop in Raquel looking for these parts. Nay, look at either, I'm afraid. But if you're checking with Mr. Dwight from Palm, he might just be able to help you with the pump. And to say for sure, though. Nothing really comes to mind for the pressure valves, I'm afraid. It does seem like the kind of part a traditional workshop would carry. Traditional. It'd have to be a workshop with state-of-the-art equipment. It can't be on the Imperial Defense Forces radar either. Seems that cooling cores are also used to refine perfumes and pharmaceuticals. That's all the information I have for you. I have no idea where you could find one. Well, if we put our heads together, we might be able to come up with a few potential locations. That's good enough start. Thanks a lot. We can make it happen. Let's get it done already. Let's get started. Fantastic. Thanks again. Good luck, you guys. Seems the cooling cores are also used in refining perfumes and pharmaceuticals. If you find any needs, would you mind following them? Can't guarantee it, but Mr. Dwight might be able to help out with the large pump gear. Might as well go give it a bash. Give it a bash and see how it goes. Give it a bash. So I have no idea where the pressure valve could be. It does seem like the kind of part a traditional workshop would carry. I can think of 2 places to go already then. I really appreciate you guys helping out. There's only so much Mirio can handle on his own. Thank you. I know it's a bit of a pain. And Mirio? It was Dad who ran the distillery, but now that the military's put him to work, and he's away from us. Honestly, we've been driven into a corner since one of our stills stopped working. Can I ask you guys to lend a helping hand? Really sorry to impose, but we're running out of options. Well, I'm going to end this part here in the distillery, and the next part we'll go see about finding these materials we need to fix one of the stills. So, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ra for now.